Hey guys, it's Charlie. I've had debates on the radio program, mine and others, with folks who claim that this is a constitutional republic or a constitutional democracy, and then people get lost in the semantics of democracy versus republic, this, that, and the other thing. Well, the idea that we have any form of representative government, be it a once great constitutional republic or a watered down tyranny of the majority democracy, neither one of those exist. All right, we don't have a democracy. We don't have a republic. We don't have a constitution that is restraining the federal government whatsoever. If you need proof of that, all you got to do is look at the actions the federal government is taking every single day. They'll pitch it to you. They'll use their mainstream media shills to pitch it to you as a patriotic cause, and then they'll pretend that they have cover under the Constitution or under the rule of law. But in fact, you can be a third grader and realize they absolutely do not. And even when they use laws that they've written in the last couple decades to give cover for going to war with other countries, such as the 1973 War Powers Resolution, when it doesn't fit the bill in 2011, they just circumvent it and ignore it and pretend it doesn't exist. Point in fact, in 1973 War Powers Resolution, if the president dispatches troops to be in harm's way, he's got 60 days to notify Congress and get their support for that action. Well, that was back in 1973. It doesn't work in 2011 when the empire is crumbling around the globe and we have flashpoints blowing up everywhere. We need to send troops here and now. We don't need to be burdened by Congress. We don't need to be burdened by telling the American people what we're doing, so we just don't. We'll send troops, 60-day window will run out, and then they'll give us some excuse like, well, because NATO's leading the way, we don't have to invoke the War Powers Resolution. And in fact, you even have culpable senators that are helping to the continuation destruction of the Constitution, like John Kerry, John McCain, going forward today saying, well, what we'll do is we'll just pass legislation that makes it okay. 63 days after the fact, 3 days past the window, John Kerry, John McCain come up with legislation saying, we need to do this event in Libya, and we're going to make the goal of it not some kind of air cover, not some kind of shield for democracy. We're going to make the goal of it to oust Gaddafi and his family. What alternative media has been telling you from day one, the first day when it cost the American taxpayer $600 million to launch Tomahawk cruise missiles into Libya, we were saying that this is about getting rid of Gaddafi. And the mainstream shills will automatically come out and dredge up everything that the rotten dictator has ever done in his life. I'm not arguing he's a rotten dictator, but I am arguing the fact that the West was cozying up to this guy to the point of releasing terrorists, Lockerbie, Scotland bombers, in order to get drilling rights off their shores. And we even had U.S. officials like Condoleezza Rice making visits there, declaring he's an integral partner on the war on terror. There is no constitution left in this country. There is no democracy in this country. You have a very small elect group controlling the legislation that is written, and it is written of, by, and for them. Plain and simple. Stories are attached. That's all I got.